Israel is the world's largest supplier of koi. Israel have also developed a vaccine against the KHV virus for their koi, which is unvaccinated fish are also produced by Israel. They are fast approaching, and in some cases exceed, the quality of Japanese fish. They are a considerably less costly alternative to premium Japanese koi, and the average person would not be able to tell the difference. Some koi farm there was established for the purpose of exporting high-quality butterfly koi, which were intensively bred in a biologically secure environment. Most of the breeding farm is located in a quarantined area in Moshev Ramon. They spawns throughout the year, a batch every few weeks. They spawn a number of pairs simultaneously, and after a short initial period they mix everything together. But you may not see any breeding in action. It is important to understand that the Israeli method of growing koi is quite different to that of the Japanese. The Japanese breeder concentrates on one or two varieties, and excels in these varieties, achieving a very high level of fish. These are the fish that are usually entered in competitions. The Japanese exporter will usually represent a number of breeders, each contributing one or two varieties. In Israel, they concentrate on the mix and not on the individual varieties. Their market is not the one selling 3-year-old champion koi, and most of what they sell is less than 1 year old, and between 5 centimeters and 30 centimeters. Another interesting fact, and quite the opposite of what many people think, Israeli and Japanese koi breeders are not in direct competition with each other but actually complement each other. People who start by buying Israeli koi often graduate to more expensive Japanese koi, and people who yearn to have Japanese koi but cannot afford them buy Israeli koi. Japanese koi exports jumped quite significantly when Israeli koi entered the market, and the growth of sales of Japanese koi has a positive effect on sales of Israeli koi.
Another difference between Japanese and Israeli koi is the coloration. Japanese breeders rely heavily on color enhancement through special food, clay etc., while in Israel this constituent is largely disregarded in the raising of koi. Japanese koi are usually sold after they have completed a special, finishing course, where they are fed special color-enhancing food while their growth is limited. Most grades of regular Israeli koi are taken straight out of the growing tanks and shipped after only the usual pre-shipment starvation. It is for this reason that many Japanese koi will lose color or fade without high-quality special food, while most Israeli koi will retain their coloration with regular food, but will improve considerably with higher quality, color-enhancing food. That is why Israel become one of the largest ornamental fish exporters in the world, and the second largest exporter to the European market. With over 70% of koi imported into the UK, Israel is the main player as a koi carp producer and exporter.
Because deserts are extremely dry, it is hard for humans, animals or plants to live in them. So how is an Israeli fishery running an ecological fish farm in the desert? Israeli koi farm is living proof that fish can learn to swim in the sand, so to speak. According to what the farmer says, if we can raise fish in the heart of the desert, everywhere else should be easy. They use what is known as recirculating aquaculture systems technology. The system allows for growing healthy fish at a low cost even in areas removed from major water sources. It's ecologically friendly and chemical and antibiotic free. This is a technology that was originally developed to treat water. We learned how to raise fish using it, they said.
ROS is a technology where water is recycled and reused after mechanical and biological filtration and removal of suspended matter and metabolites, according to a definition provided by the National Fisheries Development Board in India, where the technology is also beginning to be used. This method is used for high-density culture of various species of fish, utilizing minimum land area and water. Traditionally, fish farmers build open pools or ponds, which requires them to discharge and replace big amounts of water and to infuse the fish with antibiotics to ensure their health in such an environment. The pool's water is dumped onto the environment during water changes, infusing the earth with chemicals. The ROS system consumes almost no water. Most of the water is treated and recycled, however. The small quantities of discharged water, rather than simply being dumped, it is routed to a nearby olive grove to irrigate its fruit trees. Our use of water on the ecological aquaculture farm is 10 times less than the use of water in conventional ponds, they stressed.
Land is also a valuable resource in Israel, and here, too, we have a huge advantage, they said. Our area is 10 times smaller than conventional ponds while the amount of fish we produce is the same, and we can see what they said. Israeli fish farmers are going to be forced to transition from conventional farming to industrial ecological farming. For a country like Israel, this transition is already essential. We are a country without land and water, they said. And now they are the largest koi exporter in the world of nishiki koi.
Did you enjoy the video? You can check out other videos from Fishy Wild, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. I will be happy to see you again, and let's get in touch in the comments section.